Hey everyone. Here we are going over February meeting notes since we didn't get to meet this month due to the snow and some other factors that came up last week. So I thought I would just do a video for you guys so that we can stay up to date because there's quite a bit I need to go over before we meet next month. First of all, I hope everybody enjoyed the snow and was able to and enjoyed their vacation. Paris, welcome back. Okay, couple things. We're going to continue the monthly duties as they are for now until March, and we'll redraw again. Um, the gift card for social media winner we'll do in March also. So I haven't forgotten about that. I just want to do that in person. I think it's a little bit more fun that way to celebrate together in person. Couple things to go over. So, clearance, all of boutique. I'm going to be pulling some stuff that's in storage also out, but all of boutique, is half off. And then all of the, pink stickered products, it's mostly Redken and Pureology. Those are being clearanced out as well. A couple of reasons. Those are things that we just aren't selling. They've been sitting on the shelves forever. They're things that, um, that I think the new things from Surface will replace and sell a lot better. I think you guys will enjoy that. Um, we do need to make sure that in order to bring Surface on, we need to sell most of those, if not all of them, to be able to spend the money on Surface. So be motivated, try and get that out the door. Um, let's share some ideas. You can put in comments, please, any ideas that you have in regards to this whole meeting. Um, but any ideas that we have for motivation? Should we hold a contest? Who sells the most clearanced hair care products? Or should we do a raffle for people that buy it? Or I'm not really sure. But anyways, if you have any ideas on how we can get it moving really well, and faster, because the faster it's gone, the faster we can bring on Surface. And I know you guys are super excited as well as I am for Surface. It's been, um, amazing so far. I know you guys really enjoy it and I do too. And so did the clients. So let's get that moving. Share ideas. Promotions, we're still doing featuring scalp health for the month of February. Surface Awaken retail is 15% off the whole line. That includes the box sets, so don't forget that. Scalp facials are only $35. That's a $5 savings. It's a great way to add on a service to your already existing clients. Again, it only takes about 10 minutes at the shampoo bowl to do, so it's not a huge add-on if you're worried about time or even money. It's a pretty easy one to do. Also, the gifts that we have to the clients that pre-booked back in November and December, don't forget about those. I think we still have some left. I'll probably make some more this coming week or on Friday. Um, those are samples of the Awaken shampoo and conditioner in the little jars that they have, and they're labeled S and C for shampoo and conditioner. And then it's a half off coupon for scalp facial for that day only when they come in. So rather than the special that we have for everybody else, if they pre-book, they can get half off their scalp facial for that day only. We are participating in the Women's Expo this year. It is coming up on March 1st. That is a Saturday. It is from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. We typically arrive for setup around, I think it's 8:30, 8:30 to 9 o'clock for setup. If anybody wants to volunteer with me, I will be leading it up. But if anybody wants to volunteer and has the time to come join me, that would be awesome. I always have fun with company. I always have fun with a teammate with me. Um, so just let me know, either drop in the comments that you are able to attend or hit me up directly. Um, we are going to be doing swag bag items for the Women's Expo. I haven't quite figured out what I want to do yet. We have so many of those little jars of that I've been using for the shampoo and conditioner Awaken for the gifts. I'm thinking about making more of those bags to go as swag items. with coupons for maybe half off scalp facials, just like we're doing with the gifts for our current clients because we have so many. We only have a couple weeks of the gifts left. But anyway, so I'm thinking about doing that. I'm going to include $20 off referral cards in those as well. Anybody else have any ideas for our booth? Share with me. I am going to bring our clearance products, and maybe some boutique, but I'm going to do some clearance, try and get as much of that going. Usually, if we have a really good sale, on prices on items at the, Women's Expo, they tend to move pretty well, and I want to stick with hair, of course, because we're a hair salon. So I'm going to bring our clearance items to sell. Paris and I have been collaborating. She came up with a wonderful idea. She's so good at this kind of stuff. Selling raffle tickets at our booth. I'm thinking maybe raffle tickets for a hair makeover. Maybe like a $250 max value, and like each raffle ticket could be like $5 or something. I think if we do that, maybe the money from the raffle could go towards, I don't know, a nonprofit of some sort. I have a couple in mind. I'm going to think about that. Anybody else have any ideas on either we can stash the cash to put towards the hair makeover, or we can donate it, which I think is a great idea. We've been talking about getting into our community a little bit more, so we can do that. And then probably thinking about selling and booking scalp facials, especially since they have the raffle, or excuse me, the swag bag gift. Maybe we can take advantage of that and have them book that while at the expo. Or if I make a poster and they would just book the scalp facial, because in years past we've done the wellness visit and it did really well. Scalp facials I think are really popular right now, so I kind of want to keep going on that trend. And so we'll sell and book scalp facials and blowouts, and maybe give coupons for the surface to work it line. Kind of some ideas that I'm thinking of. Anybody else have any other ideas? Drop them in the comments. Let me know directly, whatever. In case, so moving forward over the next few weeks, it may take a little bit longer, but at least until spring, I'm kind of shifting the salon around a little bit. First thing I've done, is we've been talking about, Paris and I have collaborated here and there, and I've been wanting to do an extension station. I think we all have. We've all come up with some good ideas. I've made it. It's right next to the back bar, right next to the break room. I will try and bring our label maker if I can remember to. If anybody else has a label maker that they can bring and let us borrow and use, we'll use it and we'll label like the shelves and stuff. But when it comes to tools, we can either put all our tools in a universal basket together. I think Paris found hers. I can't remember, Paris, if you found yours or not, but I think that's what happened the other day. Stephanie and I are both missing our Bellamy pliers that are the bead installers for both eye-tips and sew-ins. So if anybody sees extra pliers laying around, those are probably ours. Mine, when I squeeze them, they squeak. They need to be oiled really fast, but we, for the life of ours, can't find ours. But anyways, that aside, the extension station's there. There's a wicker basket that I'm kind of thinking could be great for tools. If you have a Bellamy kit cart in the hallway, those black drawers in them slide right out. So those would be great for storing the hair, the extra hair extensions that we tend to collect. And we can label the drawers the colors of the hair, and then keep the hair themselves in their own baggies, and on the label, or on the baggies, label exactly what the extension is, the exact color, the exact length, and then the type of extension install it is. So say it's like 20-inch platinum blonde volume weft, or hand tied weft, or tape in, or eye-tip, whatever. And then they can go in the drawer that says blonde, or platinum blonde or something like that. So anyways, those are ideas if you want to donate and give your some of the stuff in your cart or your kit. Um, the beads and threads and stuff is for everybody to use. The extension release is for everybody to use. I'll get some more tapes. We have some tapes for replacing tapes. We'll put that up there. And again, as we collect the hair, we have quite a bit of hair already on hand that's unused. We can store that and we can sell them and use them also. So kind of fun, kind of cool. I am working on clearing out that back hallway, really opening it up. I'm going to utilize our storage rooms quite a bit more. So the goal is to clean that back hallway out. So if you do have a cart and you're not using it, I ask that you take your tools, and whether you want to maybe label your own basket or drawer on the extension station, that's your name for your tools, or you keep them with you in your styling station. I recommend that as well. I do want those taken home. I don't want those stored here at the salon anymore. They're just taking up space. They're getting worn out and so forth. So please take them home. Do what you want with your stuff. Things that belong to the salon, though, and that are used for everybody that the salon has purchased will go on that extension extension station. Excuse me. Um, with that, I am going to be. My goal is to. My goal and plan is to order us a new facial chair, one that can be, sat up and flattened out for cosmetics. I'm finding that our spa room has been a waste. That's kind of a cruel thing to say, but it's not producing anything. Um, but we do cosmetics in there on a small scale, whether that's lash extensions or the brow tints or the lash lifts. I do know we do those. I don't think we need a whole room for that. I think that's a waste of that space. So we're going to move and create my office into a cosmetics room, where we'll just do face stuff only. Waxing can be done in face waxing can be done in there, and so forth, to where we just need a curtain. It's cozy. A facial chair will fit in there with a stool and so forth. So over the next, I don't know, month or so, this will probably happen. My office, we were toying with the idea, we as in Stephanie and I, of making the spa room into a classroom. I'm probably going to go away from that and make that the office/classroom. It's big enough to where the office can be in there. We can have a little bit more privacy. I can get a lot done. But also for Steph and I, or whoever want to, there should be plenty of room in there to make our educational videos as well, that don't have the background noise. Also, with that in mind, Education Center is going to go into one of two places, either where the spare station is right now next to the back bar. That used to be mine that I'm not using anymore. Or I'm going to change the dryer, where clients sit under the dryer, to where the spare station is. I think that probably is going to work a little bit better. That way, maybe we don't forget about those clients. They're not feeling like they're neglected and disconnected. And then that whole wall right there, if we move the dryers out to the main floor where the spare station is, that whole area can be an even bigger open classroom. Again, keeping in mind when we do make videos, though, we can't have the music in the background, so I would either turn the music way down or pause it while making videos, or use the office if we need to. So those are kind of some rearrangements I'm working on. Over the next, like I said, I'm hoping not a month, maybe sooner, but who knows. But it's going to be happening here soon. So speaking of office, and supplies, going into like more of the supply stuff, I will have a whiteboard in my office, or in the office, that's going to be for supplies. So in the past, I've always had somebody in charge of going over supply inventories, and that's great, but it wasn't efficient. I'm finding I'm not staying with it efficiently. There's some things that I'm constantly missing. as I do supply orders. So what this whiteboard is going to be is it's going to be an ongoing list. Um, where if you are the last one to use coffee, if you're the last one to use post-it notes, or we're running super low, or if you're low on business cards, or if we're low on referral cards, new guest packs, if we're running low or out of new guest packs, paper clip, staples, receipt paper, printer paper, maybe if you find that we're getting low on toilet paper or wine or stuff like that, that's kind of like the day-to-day little nooks and crannies. Pens, write it down on the whiteboard. I'll try and get that up even in my current office here in the next week, next few days, maybe by Friday. So that'd be great. And that way each week when I do supply runs, or every other week when I do errands for us, I know that I need to get these little things or these support items for us. Paraffin is one I know we need, and I keep forgetting about it. But that's another perfect example that I'm not all over the place enough constantly to know what's needed on a daily basis. But as far as you guys performing services, running the front desk for us, etc., you know a little bit more of what's needed, and so that's a way you can provide support to the business and help us out. Deanna, same with like lash supplies. If you need lash extension supplies, that would go on the whiteboard. Or any other cosmetic supplies for anybody, dyes, etc., would go on the whiteboard. I think that's kind of it for that stuff. Education. If you have not watched the welcome video that I created for you guys, please do. It's got specific instructions. I do need to make sure that every single one of you makes some sort of comment on every single video to make sure that I know you watched it and completed it. These are required. Stephanie and I put a lot of work and effort into this. This is part of our education benefits for you as a company. Education is required to continue your growth as a professional. So please actually just make sure you follow directions and make some sort of comment or actually, yeah, just a comment. Also, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and get notifications so you know when we upload new stuff so you can be on it. Our education videos, one thing I want you guys to keep in mind is, well, I can't speak directly for Stephanie. Stephanie does love to teach, obviously. She's a great teacher. But so do I, and I miss it. And I don't have the opportunities to do it quite as much anymore. So this is one of the ways that we're making sure that we share our experience with you guys. I can't tell you enough. I've been doing it here for quite a while, and I've seen just about everything you can see and experience behind the chair, from technical work, which I'll be sharing more of, and as well as growing your business and being in charge of your business behind the chair and being accountable to it. So I love sharing it with you, and I want you to know that these things, it is my direct experience. It is not something that I'm replaying from some other source. It is stuff that I have learned in the past, and it is stuff that works, and it works really, really well if you just do it. Do it and put your mind to it, and the confidence and the consistency will come as you start to see the results improve. So, again, it is required for everybody to watch. We're going to be doing administrative stuff too, like front desk procedures that, again, even though you think you might know how to do front desk stuff, there's stuff that I see mistakes every week, guys, on opening and closing procedures. So it is important that we stay on the same page, especially since we have so many people doing one job. We need to make sure that we're on a consistent and on the same page as far as procedures go. Because again, when we're not, mistakes get made all the time, and I have to investigate and do the work and figure it out. And not gonna lie, it can be costly to the business. So make sure you're watching all the videos. Make sure you're commenting on all the videos. I don't care what the comment is, as long as it's kind, professional and appropriate. I don't think I should have to say those things, but we are in 2025. I do trust all you guys. It could be symbol, it could be a period, it could be a thumbs up, it could be whatever. I just need to know that you've watched it and completed the video by some sort of comment down below. It's a great time too that if you see a moment, or if you have a question or a concern about something, you can pop it in the comments and we can address it, or you can come to me. I don't care, or Stephanie, I don't care. But it's a great way where we can kind of engage on the video. The other thing too is it gives me and Stephanie a way to know that you're engaging and that you're involved as a team player. And those things are required as far as being employees to the salon company, and it makes it more fun. It makes it more fun to show up to work, and it makes it more fun. Hey guys, I learned this cool thing from Molly or Steph. I'm going to try it, and then see the results from your work and your applications of it. So, anyways, YouTube, our personal YouTube channel is for that, and please make sure you enjoy it. My next segment, I'm going to be doing some technical work. I've got balayages and blowouts and haircuts on a couple clients that I've done. I'm going to work on. I'm also going to be working on summit tracking here over the next couple weeks. And so what I do need is if anybody has questions about their summit tracking, if they have anything they're confused on, or maybe they heard me say, but they heard another person say to do this, whatever you need for your business tracking and your business knowledge, I need to know what that is so I can curate the whole lesson to make sure everybody understands the concept of tracking and why we track. So make sure you write it down on your own personal notes and drop it in my office on my desk. That's probably the best way to do it so I can stay organized. That'd be great. Thank you. We've got one in salon class coming up March 17th. That is a Monday. Actually, we have two coming up. March 17th, it's a Monday. It is from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. It is at Salon Zubrance, and it is a haircutting class. Reminder, in-salon classes are mandatory, so make sure you plan ahead and that you can come. I do need a confirmation of how many are going to come. We will have mannequins and tripods provided. I will put out a tool list as soon as I have one from Lindsay and Megan over at Salon Zubrance that we'll need to bring. March 17th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Cutting class at Salon Zubrance. There's another cutting class. They're hosting a Hanzo class, which is free, at their salon this coming Monday. What is that date? Monday the 17th. It is from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Stephanie's going. I'm pretty sure I'm going. And let me know if any of you can also come. She'll need to make space for you guys. I know Stephanie has more education opportunities. She's been working with Sheila on planning some in-salon stuff for us. And then I know that there's been some great class opportunities coming up. I am working with Surface right now. I got to get, they'll have a bunch of virtual classes coming up. And I know when we bring on the line, I believe we're going to have another in-salon product knowledge class on that. I will keep you guys posted on that. Stephanie, will you leave a comment on the classes that are coming up outside of the salon that you think are really good opportunities? I know you're doing the cutting one coming up in Portland. And then if there was anything else you and Sheila are working on, and then if you have anything that's been booked for the salon, that would be great. Just put it in the comment below. That's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you around the salon. Bye.